Okay, guys, welcome back to J Strategies, where we bring you the latest and greatest crypto news and much, much more. Thank you for joining us today. We just want to have all the love and the shout outs and everybody just rocking out here with us on YouTube. Thank you for all the love for following us on Twitter. We really appreciate it. It really brings out the community. You guys rock as always, bringing you the best NFT, how to earn, and much, much more. So you guys just sit tight and we are gonna rock out with you guys and pop it and go live. Okay, guys, we're going to talk about some news here. Bitcoin slides below 37,000. Let's go ahead and look at the chart. I'm going to show you a bunch of different things on the chart. First, let's pop up some ribbons, and you can see the volume. You can see when the Bitcoin volume actually popped down below. We're gonna start with this 1 hour chart, and we're going to show you some things here on the chart. And I got some pretty damn cool indicators I can show you, too, when we're rocking out on the chart here. And we could take you guys, and I wanted to show you some shout outs to some new things that we found. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do a reveal shout out for you guys on that one. It's really cool product, new product from Libero and Libera. I did a video for them real quick and we rocked out. So Bitcoin's sitting at 35,900 right now, and you can see the volume fell off around the weekend. That was a pull down. Now if we hop in, then we can see some Bitcoin news. Bitcoin, 3 reason crypto currency prices are dropping. Now the markets themselves are actually dropping also. There's been a lot of different things happening on the market where the commodities are going down, and people are pulling us. The economy is being pulled down. So we are fighting together as one to get the news out there for you guys. To get the best information out and let you guys know what Bitcoin really is. So let's see what they have to say. Raging volatility. The Federal Reserve. And the Federal Reserve and raising of the rates. So that did cause a problem. Bitcoin is mirroring the NASDAQ. The tech sector index is down 21%. So the tech sector is down. And that is causing the cryptocurrency to be pulled down. Follow me on Twitter at Trades4Radio. Okay? Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. We can hop on over here and I'll show you Twitter. We got some shout outs to do. We did a video earlier today. We got some stuff for WOTG. We got some interactive stuff happening. And we just wanted to do a little hey video just to say hello to you guys and tell you guys what's happening in the crypto market. So volatility. Let's actually pop over to another little thing, and then let's pull up the coin telegraph, because that's a really good way for us to get our information, guys. Okay, controlling 70% of the Bitcoin hash rate. This is one of the mining facilities. That's a big chunk of controlling the hash rate. The Bitcoin mining hash rate has actually been going up pretty damn well. And the mining community is growing fast, man, fast. Bitcoin clinks to 36,000. As data suggests, Bitcoin price sell-off came from short-term holders. So, the wallets that purchased really quick and we're going in for swing trades were the ones that were really messing with the whale games. So we're just in it to win it. You can see how we had some market manipulation, and now we're riding on a continuation at this 35 range, which is excellent for me, in my own opinion, buy-in, because if we pop over to the 4 hour and you look, we're now down here. And as we've been talking about, this 33K is my final big buy-in zone before the 34. So we can still see that 33 because they do have liquidity sitting on the book map that could be coming our way. Okay? And then if you go on to the daily action, let me show you some the indicator that's going to show us all the best indicator. Let's go on to here. Go on to the 1 hour, and then I'm going to show you guys some stuff here. Okay, so on the 1 hour, you can see that we pulled above the, let me get my drawing tool right there. We pulled above that 200, the 50, and then we pulled right back down. And then all of a sudden now we're below the 50, and the 50 EMA on the 1 hour is pointing down. So there's still some pressure, sell-off pressure in store down to the M0 zone at 34,330. Mark those off on your chart, guys. You mark off, give yourself mark off 3,330 or 3,380, that area, okay? And then also, if it ends up coming down here and spikes, you're going to see that psychological high come back into play at 38.3. That's just some plays of what I see happening in the market. Let me just tell you a little bit about Ethereum. Ethereum on the 1 hour, you can see that Ethereum pulled up above the 200, did us a little Bart Simpson pull down, same scenario. It's starting to pull back towards the 50, so that's when I would be looking in for buys, in my own opinion, not financial advice, but we still have the M1 pivot zone down here at 25.90. Okay, guys, so be ready for that one. BNB, Binance, I love that $400 range, so I'm sitting right here. Binance has been trading sideways. The 50 EMA on the lower time frame is pointing down. I'm going to go to the daily on BNB, and you can see the daily coming into my 358. We talked about this for weeks, guys. I said when I see that 358, that's going to be a nice area. We're getting pretty damn close to that target that we've been talking about. Hey, it's going to come back to that target, and along with the whole market. But that'll be good because we can hit that, and we can continuation back up over the 450s. BNB has a nice long future with it. I want to start accumulating some more Binance and finding some good solutions to actually stake Binance as a single asset. I like to stake Binance with pairs, but I want to be able to stake some single asset Binance too with some high yields. So we're going to check out some stuff with that. XRP on the daily, we did have this sharp pullback here when we were up at the 80 on the 2nd of April because, the market conditions. You can see that on the daily, the 50 EMA is about to cross the 800. We don't want that to happen because that's bearish, and that can pull us back down to that 50 cent. So we want to see a nice little rally in the market, so that way we don't see that happen, but we see it turn back up and cross back over this 200, okay? I'll do this for the Doge. Doge, you guys are at 12. Be on the lookout for that 11.9. We talked about that. We marked that off when we had our targets over here when the spikes were spiking out. Let's see what's going to rock out with that. Cardano, shark pull. After that, it tried to kiss the 200 on the daily, but now we're back below the 50. So for anybody that this is kind of looking like a double bottom over here. So we're just taking a look at that. Babyswap, perfect place to buy in, baby, to add to liquidity pools or add into the staking. That's the time you buy the baby to stake it. Avalanche at 57. You saw we marked off 54. We're so close to that 54. We've been waiting for that bounce. Look at that. That's a big giant M zone. M patterns go to the downside. Solano at 81. I did not like the move on Solano. Solano pulling hard. Solano's pretty far away from that 50 EMA on the daily. Pretty far away from the 200. What I want to see is not falling below the $76 range. If we do fall below that 76, man, we can see some 60s and 61s coming into play for Solano. Phantom at 70 cents. Phantom lost that 160 range back on the 28th of March, and we straight pulled back down here. Hopefully this could be a bottom for Phantom. It's below the dollar. It's 30 cents below the dollar. That could be a good range for a buy-in if you do some research on FTN. Matic is pulling right back to this. Now this would be a really good buy-in for Matic, but check this out. This is a good setup. If there's any Matic bulls out there, look at this. You're pulling right back to that 800. So that would be a good reversal area if the markets start to turn bullish, following Big Daddy, get them all. Let's go to gold. Gold did have a big spike right over there. You've seen around, in the beginning of March. So it did pull back to its moving average area. So people started pulling back out of there. The S&P was down. You can see we're not having smooth action. The market's all over the place, and this is giving us the cause of these low suppressed prices. Bitcoin dominance below the 42 now, pulling to the downside. People were selling off Bitcoin into US Tether. US Tether dominance is screaming up towards the moon. The dollar index is still high, over 100. As long as that happens, the dollar index is high, Bitcoin will be suppressed in price. Back to our lovely Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin on the daily for my expectations is where I'm saying that we're going to tap out and at least wick to that 800 EMA where you saw where I had that 34 800 with possibly to the 33 would be my next buy in target. Then the target right after that to the upside is I want to see the 41.3 come back into play slightly above a 50 EMA retest. That would be something really nice to see on the Bitcoin chart. Okay? So, let me just go ahead and get these out of the way. Alright, so guys, if you enjoyed the content today, go ahead and smash that like button. Support Jay's Strategies, Trades for Radio. Okay, we had a bunch of different information and news over here at Cointelegraph. There's the Bitcoin news we talked about. We dropped some chart information. Go ahead and follow us on Twitter at Jay's Strategies. We drop information for you all the time. And I love you guys. I enjoy the mad love all day, every day. Guys, follow us on Twitter. Smash that like.